Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a quick update. Now originally I wanted to do these sort of like more quick updates, stop doing them in video format and do them on the community tab, because somebody pointed that out to me, like that's a thing, but apparently it's not on my channel. Now I'm not sure how to get it. There is a link I keep getting sent to, which is to do a test to get it. You need to get 75% first time without reading anything. I got 65. Second time, trying to read it, but trying to read big blocks of text at the moment really is not good for me, especially not on a white background. And I'm gonna have to basically copy that page and put it into something that I can actually read more better. God, I can't even talk English. Yeah, apparently at the minute the community tab just isn't a thing for me. I had considered using Twitter instead, but for one, you guys aren't necessarily following me on Twitter because I don't post anything there. It's sort of one of them chicken and the egg things. Maybe if I did post there, but anywho. I like the idea of keeping it on the channel, maybe even doing a shorter version on the Twitter, or maybe if I posted more frequently on the Twitter. But I think what the rambling I'm doing right now makes it very clear I'm not very good at the concise thing, so I might need to find a tweet longer or something along them lines. I guess there is also the Facebook page. I'd like your guys' input. Would you prefer me still trying to make these video updates, or would you prefer the ability to have sort of like basically the same information but in a text format? I actually quite like the idea of a community channel because, random polls, just quick things to ask you guys. And I've seen a few channels which I do subscribe to using them, and I find as long as they're not being used too much, yeah, I personally quite like it. Now, as for Cities Skylines Pondocalypse, hopefully on the screen now you'll be seeing a the map from the Pondocalypse. It was raised in the comments about using different types of industry, and yes, it does appear that there is, the non-generic options. On the first 3 levels, we have the ability for farmland. On the, what I'm going to call this, right, on the ground level, we have farmland. On like what I would consider like the second level, we have ore, which means I could have been getting coal that way. The only thing I would say is, if I can't import coal, what happens when they start wanting exports? Isn't that just going to be as big a problem as we'll get through this. Isn't that just going to be as big a problem as not being able to import things? I'm still heavily considering this road here, this bridge here, which is the main connection in after this is flooded. This actually floods before the level 1 places floods. Now, to me, because of where it connects, I think that this should be at, level, call this level 3 height, the oil height. I think that road is meant to be at oil height. I think it is an error in the making. Now, in the comments, it has also been suggested that maybe the map maker was evil. I'm going to err on the side of, it was an error, but I'm going to put a comment in the comment section to do a vote, basically. I think I can actually do them on videos, but I'm not sure how. But a comment in the comment section basically just stating City Skylines Bridge. I want you to thumbs up that comment if you think I should fix the bridge, and thumbs down that comment if you think I should leave it alone on the next run. And now for a quick word on when the next episode is going to be. I'm actually inserting this in post from the original recording because it's taken me that long to get the update video out that the information has changed. Now, I don't know when I'm next going to be able to record, so there will be a gap longer than I had planned between when the previous episode, previous run of Pondocalypse ended and when I'm going to be starting the next one. In fact, Hearts of Iron 4, which is the one that's going live on the channel at the moment, was meant to run alongside, and I was thinking a short run of FTL or something like that would have been enough to fill in the gap until I could record again. But I just want to reassure the people who have been watching the Pondocalypse series, because there has been a good number of you have been commenting. I know, well, there's a reasonable number of you that has been seeming to enjoy it and commenting, which helps me make the content because I enjoy that side of it as well. And I want to let you know that there will be more content coming, but unfortunately I cannot promise when it will be. But it will be my first recording session from the point that I'm recording now, which is currently the 20th of the 8th, 2018. So I do intend that my next recording session will be the next Pondocalypse run, hopefully with your guys' input on the bridge, or not to bridge, I guess. I don't think I need to do an update on the Hearts of Iron Let's Play. That's going through. Oh, actually, no. For the cities... sorry, not the city skyline. The Hearts of Iron... the Hearts of Iron game. There is a point where I believe one of the... I forget what they call them. Political ideas? I honestly can't even remember what they're called. The things that you spend points on a month to go through, but I think it has bugged out. There's actually a couple of times actually, I've carried on playing because it hasn't broken... It hasn't meant I've had to stop playing the game, but basically the outcomes from them, I feel, haven't actually happened. There was I don't want to say what they were actually, but basically there was two options. Now, if one of them was to happen, then it would have happened. If the other was to happen, there was supposed to be something else that happened in its place, which I'd be able to check. Now, for one, I didn't get any event popping up saying, which way it went, and I also didn't get the option 1 didn't happen, and the option 2 also didn't happen, and I got nothing to say about, no notification, no event, sorry, saying what happened. Now, I think I know which way it fired, because if it had fired the other way, then it would have left something that would have been traceable. Yeah, I would have been able to go back in and see, oh yeah, well, it did fire this way, but for whatever reason, the event just didn't come up. Now, if it was the other way round and it fired the option 1, then it would have been very clear which way round it was. I'd like your guys' input. If it is a bug, and I've done some looking into it and it looks like it is, so there'll be another comment in the comment section for Hearts of Iron bug. Would you guys want me to try and fix that using a console command, force the outcome that was supposed to happen? Or do you want me to just carry on playing like I have originally, but I've said in the Let's Play I'm going to ask you guys, I might have even specifically said for that video in a comment, I wouldn't have written a comment, but for you guys to comment about it, and to be honest, I'll still want you to do that because you might have a different idea once you've seen what's gone on, but just sort of in a generic... Well, I know it's going to happen in this Let's Play in a sort of more generic term. If there is a bug, should I try to fix it with console commands to make it play out as it should have? Or do I just play the cards that I've been dealt? So there'll be a Hearts of Iron bug comment. Thumbs up if you want it to be fixed. Thumbs down if you want it to just, play the cards that have been dealt. And of course, on all these comments, feel free to reply to them with more information if you want to. Because, for instance, you might say, well, if it's something like this, then yeah, I'm happy fixing it. If it's something like this, then, play the cards that you've been dealt. And I will read the comments as well. But to be honest, I purposely do the thing where it's a clear thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm going to have to stop recording soon. This is the first thing I've tried recording today. Because it makes it very clear so I can see, but yeah, that's... My audience is that small at the moment, you could all write essays. In fact, I'd love that, I'd read it. And I'd still be able to, keep track, but I guess, good habits for if the channel ever did grow. Now, the last part of the update. Next month's goals. Again, I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to record this month. Next, I'm hoping to get some more done today. I'll start some today, and I might even be doing some other recording tomorrow, but that's not going to be the normal content, and I don't want to fall down on that being the daily content of the channel. That's supposed to be an extra. But then again, so was the Hearts of Iron campaign that was supposed to like run alongside, so you had like 2 videos instead, making up for the fact that the videos are smaller than I said. But yeah, next month's goals. I'm going to be remaking the intro to the channel. The way at the minute like the thumbnail comes down and fades off on the screen, because I want to remake the template for the thumbnails that I'm using, because that big house theme thing is good for seeing on the thumbnails. I think for when you guys are scrolling through the subscription feed, in fact you guys can let me know, that's why that's on there, so that you can see clearly from the thumbnail that it's one of my videos. I was thinking of changing the layout on that, because it makes it hard to get the title of the Let's Play and the game like as clear for you guys to see. It's sort of in an awkward place. So I'm looking at changing the way that that's laid out. I'm also looking at putting a end card onto the videos. I don't know how long any of you guys have been watching, but on my original channel, the youtube.com/DrNickDoom, I actually had a silent end plate, which did sort of like the like, comment, subscribe thing. While I'm not going to go back to that, I have been looking at doing another end plate, and I'm hoping that that will start being added to the videos, and that's... I don't know whether... I'm not going to have time this month. It's the 15th as I'm recording this, but the fact that the majority of all the content you're watching was recorded last month shows you how long it can take me to get back around to recording these things. In fact, there's another Let's Play that hasn't even been... I know it's uploaded to YouTube now, but isn't scheduled or anything, that I only actually got round to getting uploaded yesterday, because trying to get back to doing the post-production and stuff. Stuff that was like almost automatic for me is no longer. But yeah. So, the goals for next month, that's what I was trying to get at. New intro and end card. Now I think they will only apply to Let's Plays that start. By the end of the month, I want them fully figured out. I don't know whether they'll be on any of the Let's Plays or anything yet, but that's my personal goal, to get them sorted. I guess really one of the Tom Scott keyboards as well would be a good thing to try and look into, but I'm keeping it simple. Also, I want to make sure that there's still video content every day. Just one video, as short as it is. I've got to be able to manage that. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has gone on for a hell of a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I tried doing it in a different format to the update videos that I did before, sort of more akin to how I would do the recording sessions themselves. I must admit, not focusing on the game is making it harder to control my cough, which slightly makes me laugh. Like, trying to get lost into something else sort of helps me forget about that and manage it, I guess. I guess that might be why the 3 boxes of wine helped when I last recorded with Joe. Just not being able to think about it. But yeah. So you'll have to let me know whether this is sort of like rambling update is something you'd want. Whether you would like the idea of the post on the community tab. It's going to be a pain for me to get the information and read through it and answer their questions, because they're generally very patronising. I really don't like a lot of the YouTuber Creator Academy content, because it feels like there's lots of fluff been added to it to like say, oh yeah, well we want you to do this as well. Like, and it's stuff which, of course you want us to do that. Just tell us what you actually think will help. But, but anyway. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you got this far, please say fluffy bunnies in the comments. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye. I just hit my old stop recording button. I used to have it on the divide. You guys know that there was actually a bit of a problem with the Skyline game, because I used minus. I've got minus currently set up. close to 3 years since I was recording with that setup, and yet, yeah, that's going to have to be the button until I get something better. It's going to have to be changed back. Goodbye.